In fact, you see him pick up the TP scroll, but it's on cooldown for half a minute.
They should
so
definitely...
he can't come and fight.
I think they should try to kill him here.
Oh, Loda's in trouble. S4, Blink Dagger is up. Gets a lasso over and aggressive. They need a little bit more damage to make this work as he move outside the Firefly. EGM, now he dishes out the damage, and it's enough. EGM will bring down the gyrocopter after the initiation from S4. That Blink Dagger at 10 minutes.
I don't think
Garda's not a healthy man. S4 doesn't have Firefly. He's got a Blink. He gets attacked by the Familiar, so he can't blink out anymore. So Flame Break pushes them around. The only thing he might be able to hope for is the fact that Roshan will deny him, but when that cooldown rocket connects, it gets the kill. Oh, hook shot, well off target, but EGM, he gets the global silence off. Support is TPing in, and Bulldog has arrived. Stop these stacks of quills. Maybe with the Illuminate they have enough damage, but S4's copying too much himself. The Cogs push him back, and now Alliance are losing too many players too fast. Shiki attempting this TP out. Do they have enough damage? No, they don't, and in fact, it's just going to be aggressive with a triple kill. Moving on to Bulldog, he's still got his back turn. XZ, he can't get himself in range to really stop that bristleback.
He can just kind of poke around, track, and run away. And that makes it incredibly frustrating for Alliance to play right now.
Good.
They need this kill so badly.
Oh, they're going to get it. Aggressive's dropping down too low, and there it is. Silence will be the one to end the spree, but the Visage coming in. The Familiar stuns, though, they don't fully connect, so S4 gets himself into the tree line. The tracker's there, so they had the vision from that. As the dust will trigger over on Garda, S4's Blink Dagger comes back off cooldown. The Flame Break going to push him closer, so now EGM can get himself a double kill on that Silencer.
Well, if you look at their lineup, you just have to get the hook shot in first. They're going to look for this fight for sure. Shiki should be the first one in. He doesn't care at all about
keep aggressive out. S4's position's actually in a great spot. He drags him back. Now the Firefly finally comes off cooldown, but with that global silence, aggressive is going to drop. But further north, they're attacking into EGM. But really, is that going to be the big kill you're searching for? He's tracked up in the tree line. The Cogs going to come out, and the Blade Mail XZ. Well, there's your Illuminate. That hits hard. You might lose the Silencer. The buyback comes out from the Gyrocopter. They needed that. But Shiki is just so damn strong, so damn tanky. Bulldog came the Cool Spray stacks up on him, but S4's forced to run away from Garda. Shiki is still getting nasal gooed up, which is stopping the attack from continuing, but Garda's still got that double kill. Bulldog for the TP out. Shuriken Toss comes back off cooldown, plus the Centaur being aggroed, stomping and cancelling the TP. It's S4. Bulldog's still here, however, and they hook shot up and they go for EGM instead. With the battery assault, EGM is basically killing himself every time he attacks into that clockwork. Loda. The blinding light's going to make it difficult for Shiki to attack, but it won't stop aggressive.
Try to get aggressive non-stop. And you've got a Mech Viper with a BKB this short into the game. And you've got a Bounty Hunter too. Like, any trades at all are somewhat efficient. That hook!
Perfect. Arcane EGM trapped in with XZ, and that guard won't protect anything. They've lost another 2. Loda might come back alive again. It's a nice lasso back, so Clockwork, he'll end up dying here to Alliance, but S4, he's picking the pieces off the sides of CDEC, but the body still remains. So they start up the Nezuko as well, sticky napalm. S4, there's no control, however. Like, he's going to Flame Break up. That's a big control from Loda, but the Meg Charge from Shiki is there. They keep Soul Assumptioning damaging into Bulldog.
I think CDEC will try to defend it anyways, although they are walking directly under ward vision.
Clockwork TPs to the Tier 1 tower on bottom lane.
Oh, he has the angle on them too. He has hookshot as well. They've got to get out.
He's going to hookshot up. He caught EGM, but the 4-staff is available, so EGM gets pushed out to safety. Familiar's still rotating up, and you're seeing a little bit further over. Aggressive. He wants to try and find that way over, and in fact, Alliance, they hang around, so the cooldown, it's going to go on Bulldog. He's the big one to take down. He's their big tank for Alliance, and aggressive, they fight from multiple sides, so Bulldog, there's no way to turn your back when you're basically being pincered. And EGM, the Familiar's damage, it's going to be enough to get the kill. The tracks are in so far, they just see everything. Okay. Alliance are coming. S4 that doesn't have lasso. So all he's got is the Firefly, which will give him the vision into the pit. Arcade Stars for the Illuminate. He can Blinding Light and mess him up, and in fact, aggressive. He's being cliffed by the Flame Break. The Illuminate will fly down. Gunner takes way too much damage. Bulldog will run in, and this is the moment for Alliance. Loaded with that BKB and Mask of Madness, beating into Shiki. Roshan is still alive for the moment. The Illuminate's not really doing enough damage, and now they get that stun finally over to Shiki. You may lose EGM, but they're body blocking. S4 onto aggressive. He's got the lasso off cooldown in 1 second time, but the mana's not there. With the 1 charge as it will be. But XZ as well as Q. XZ's trying to create a little bit of space with that circular cog at the top of the river mouth. The Clockwork still stunned up for the moment.
Oh, Shiki bought back for this.
Really?
They want to continue to fight for this, but he's got to get out of here. He's almost completely isolated. His 2 supports making their way back around, but they've got to be careful as they're getting pretty low right now. XZ.
They're going to lose him on the back line. It was a perfect low to stun. The Aluminum flies in, but it's Bulldog who finds the kill, and this is going to be Roshan for Alliance.
I think the worst thing is that your Viper just bought back into a fight that was pretty much null, and it just gives Alliance even more leeway back into this game. You're going to give them the Roshan as well, and with the BKBs up, you're starting to finally see the damage. You saw Loda just start laying into
S4.
people.
He's got the lasso. They're going to get more.
What's going
they
on?
Get Garter, and with also the Manly, they just drag him straight back in. CDEC. Like, I kind of feel like I'm watching IG right now. Things have just gone horribly wrong in the mid game.
Pretty scared now of just doing what just happened, which is weird because they should be kind of trying to press the... I don't want to say the word advantage, but okay, top Garter, please deny that tower. Not like this.
He walked straight past it.
Like, that was an 18 HP tower, and they knew that they had to have known it was that low. Everything's just...
Q, dragging him up, back up through the river, trying to make sure they can bring him in range of the rest of his teammates, and there goes Visage. Down for the count. The Familiars, well, they won't see him anymore, but Bulldog's even hunting down after the Ogre Frost Mage. Q might get caught out. Firefly out from S4. He's got that movement speed, Blink Lasso, and he gets him. He's going to drag him over the hill once again to bring him in range of the rest of Alliance. And as a family, they destroy the Visage.
As a family.
That's the Alliance motto.
Do some weird-ass family activities.
Oh, catches him! Aggressive! Oh, that's huge. That is massive right there. With the flame break from S4, he cancels the TP out, and there's no buyback. That's a 1-minute window opened up by Alliance. He doesn't care about any other opinion. As long as it works for him, he'll go for it. Now Blink Lasso, because he's got the gem. They see Garter, so the bounty hunter taken out. The hookshot comes forward. It only isolates Loda, who can now trigger his BKB, and Godstring needs to cut his way back out the cogs, but it's Bulldog on the front line, catching up to XC, just trying to beat him down, able to do so, and he's just so damn tanky. 33 armor, aggressive, like he's throwing feathers at this Bristleback. They lose 2. In fact, the Visage is picked up a little bit further up the hill, with EGM and Loda teaming up. And with 3 heroes down, all without buyback, Alliance can now look to attack into the tier 3 tower and maybe take more. Especially when you have a Gyrocopter going a butterfly build, like it's evasion.
He just doesn't actually deal damage. Like in that fight, he was trying to flat cannon them, but it kind of... Bulldog just sort of shrugs it off. Loda pops the Warcry. It doesn't really seem to affect too much. And the Gyrocopter, who was so effective just like 10-15 minutes ago, is no longer, and now he's going to go down again as... It's just going to be another kill, and...
He actually tried to protect him with a Lotus Orb. They might also be sitting there going, it doesn't really matter, because like, Bulldog's going to survive, and Garter again. You can Viper Strike, but look at the movement speed. It's a haste rune on S4. Pick up on Garter. That drag back, unwillingly taken.
That has to be like the scariest thing ever. It's just like, you're being dragged from the rest of your friends, like kicking and screaming.
Like they're away from the vision of that ward anyway. Alliance, they just come up. They're full Abyssal Blade. No one can come in close on Admiral Bulldog, or else they're just going to guarantee death. And with the Aghanims upgrade as well on the Keeper of the Light, getting so much more. And again, another pick off from S4. If it's not the bounty, this time around it's the Clockwork, and they're initiating on Bulldog, but he keeps his back turned. He's got the heal and Loda!
Damage?
Oh my! Oh my, oh my! That cleave, GG, you bet! Oh, that just destroyed CDEC.
Hi, where was the damage from CDEC? Aggressive was in the middle of the mix. He was right-clicking away with Flat Cannon.
Flat Cannon does nothing though.
Yeah,
you got no damage
healing.
healing
He was like
item.
Warcry plus AC. It actually looked like he was healing them slowly.
They're ready to go with the Gyrocopter on the front lines, and in fact, well, goodbye Broodmother. I heard the snowball. I'm like, wait, where is Bulldog? And he's dead. He's got buyback available. They drag Arcade back, but the Force Staff gets him out before the kinetic field is able to arrive. But S4, he's copying so much damage from the Flag Cannon. He doesn't really have the life to jump in, because he'll just end up dying again. Aggressive's damage output against this Bow Rider is just so effective, unlike last game.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
But S4's still going to go for it. Like, he has to. They need to drag Aggressive back out. So the Blink Lasso, Global Silence as well. Aggressive, he's still got the Aegis Immortal as well as his BKB, so he breaks free of the Silence, and now the Flag Cannon's back off cooldown again. So the damage is going to start to spill out on top of Alliance. Bulldog is dead so quickly. Loda will join him in the grave. Soon to be reincarnated, of course, but the snowball comes forward. They bash Loda up into the air, and again that field. down for the count. Alliance just have no stuns, no return, and really no chance to hold this mid-rank. You buy back over on the Wraith King, but the range ranks is almost dead. Aggressive moving forward. He's got the Aegis. He wants to die at this point. They keep the amplification on. XZ, Loader, he's got a chance on him, but the 4-star out. They stay alive and aggressive. Back to the flat cannon damage. RK, you don't want to stand in that close. They snowball over towards Loader. The flat cannon was still doing its work. And yep, there's your dieback, in fact, coming out from the Wraith King. S4
just gets
TP, but there is no way. How do you get away? They just call a GG. You get away by holding the white flag on your door. EGM will come back for one last death, giving an ultra kill to Aggressive as CDEC. They will level up the scoreboard with 1-1 in this best of 3 as we will go into the decider. There's no way to stop it. Now the illusions come in, like the range ranks in the mid.
That's another Rex.
Yeah. Nothing can kill the Naga Illusions. Aggressive, just he already committed his flank, and now XE, he finally finds something. It's S4, but the Song of the Siren's out next. He stuns himself because he was mana leaked. The rocket will connect on S4, but it's a guaranteed primal split. He'll come out of it. Aggressive will go into the BKB with a flank cannon. They burn through 2 of the Brewlings very quickly as EGM is a distraction charge right through the middle of CDEC. Loader is still there and Aggressive. He's isolated. He's being mana leaked as well. He has to stand his ground. S4's going to come back to his normal self in just a moment, throwing out the last stun that he's got. The ensnare is there, but his bottom lane, where Admiral Brawldog, he's just used. Okay, now here comes the secondary ulti, killing off Shiki, and this really is the game. CDEC, they've lost basically everything. They're buying back, but they'll call the GG. Alliance will advance themselves through into the semi-finals of WCA, eliminating the TI5 finalists, CDEC.
Alliance is winning. You saw how he set that up?
I saw.
Yeah. Alliance won. I mean, this was a pretty impressive best of 3 too.